Hello guys, and welcome back to another video of Kelvin the Apple Guy. Today we're going to be looking at three different kinds of iPhones. We're looking at the iPhone 8, the iPhone XR, and the iPhone 11. Today we were going to be comparing the features and checking out the specs of each of these iPhones. So, first off, let's open all three of them. Take off the lids that they came with. Now, none of these iPhones are actually brand new. I've used them for a while and I just put them back in the box, if you're wondering about that. So, here we got our iPhone 8, our iPhone XR, and our iPhone 11. So, we're gonna let's boot up each one because every single one is turned off. So, pop the 8 out. We got this beautiful iPhone 8. So let's boot it up. There we go. Now, we boot up the XR. Here is our iPhone XR. Let's boot it up. There we go. And last but not least, let's boot up the iPhone 11. Let's boot it up. And there we go. So, we got three different kinds of iPhones here. And we're going to be checking them out today. Now, I'm not going to be talking a lot about the XR because iPhone 11 and XR are pretty much the same phone, despite the camera on different kinds of things. So, there we have it. Here are our three iPhones. So let's compare them, shall we? Let's get the 8 out. Let's enter a passcode. This is the home screen. You get Touch ID and passcode. This is our iPhone 8. For iPhone 11, we also have the passcode. There is our proximity sensor. You can see it. Because this thing uses Face ID and a passcode, but there is no Touch ID. Here is our home screen. We also have Face ID. Very fast, very efficient. Now, let's start comparing the models. We got iPhone 8 and iPhone XR. iPhone 8 has a 4.7-inch Retina HD display, while the iPhone XR has a Liquid Retina HD display. The iPhone 8 has a glass and aluminum design, and so does the iPhone XR. The iPhone 8 has a single 12-megapixel wide camera, as you can see from the back. There is our wide camera. On the iPhone XR, We also have a 12 megapixel wide camera, except it's in a different form. This one is horizontal, this one's vertical, and a lot bigger. The iPhone XR has true depth, and they're both a 7 megapixel camera. This one has FaceTime HD. This has 1080 pixels HD video recording at 30 frames per second, while this one has the same thing except at 60 frames per second. As I said, this has Touch ID and this has Face ID. The iPhone 8 has the A11 Bionic chip with Neural Engine, while the iPhone XR has the A12 Bionic chip with second generation Neural Engine. This iPhone 8 lasts the battery is the same as the iPhone 7, while the iPhone XR lasts up to 1.5 hours longer than the iPhone 8 Plus. I think this has an IP67 rating of 1 meter for up to 30 minutes, 1 meter underwater. So does this one. The capacity that this is capable to is 64 gigabytes and 128 gigabytes. And same goes for this one. And yeah. So for iPhone 11, Apple has decided to add an ultra-wide camera. Here we have the 1x zoom, but we also have the ultra-wide zoom, 0.5. You get that nice feature. You can only go up to 5x zoom, no telephoto lens. It's just wide, ultra-wide, flash, and the microphone. All of these phones support wireless charging. None of them have bilateral wireless charging, which is something as Samsung has, which you can like charge a different phone using your phone. Now, as I said, this has a second, as you can see that this phone has a second camera. Well, these two only have one camera. So these both are wide cameras. That means the least it could go up to is 1x zoom. So there's no ultra wide at 0.5. And both of these can go up to 5x zoom at max. So, what's the difference between iPhone XR and iPhone 11? Well, we can go check that out. So, we can see here that both of these phones have a 6.1-inch Liquid Retina HD display. They both have the glass and aluminum design. As I said, this has the dual 12 megapixel ultra wide and wide cameras, and it has night mode. That means it can shoot photos in night that are visible and clear, while these two cannot do that. These both have true depth camera, 12 megapixels for iPhone 11 and 7 megapixels for iPhone XR. iPhone XR supports 1080 pixels HD video recording, while this one has 4K video recording, up to 60 frames per second at both of them. They both have Face ID. This has the A13 Bionic chip with third generation Neural Engine, while this one has the A12 Bionic chip with second generation Neural Engine. The iPhone 11 lasts 1 hour longer than the iPhone XR, and iPhone XR lasts 1.5 hours longer than the iPhone 8 Plus. The iPhone 11 has a new IP68 rating of 2 meters for up to 30 minutes underwater, while iPhone XR has IP67 rating of 1 meter for up to 30 minutes underwater. With the iPhone XR, you got up to 128 gigabytes, and that's up till now, which is March 2020. When the iPhone XR first came out, 256 gigabytes was available for it. And iPhone 11, Well, it does 256 gigabytes. But this model is 128 because I don't need that much storage in my phone. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this small, quick review on both these three phones and basic knowledge of it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe, turn notifications, like the video, and I'll see you guys next time.